Yeah, they get driver's licenses though. Do they get driver's licenses? That's what I'm really confused about. Yeah. Like, because yeah, when this has happened, they just give them out. Okay, they say New York Times reports making a ransom for offering to get 48 people. That's great. Locals out here and hear the thoughts about the Haitians that have moved in. Yeah, no, I don't know. I lived here for 24 years. I lived in LA for 38 years. Got it. It is causing probably some problems. I personally noticed it because it took me months on end to find an apartment to live in. Yeah. And the housing supply has gone down and the prices have gone up. I'm not 100% sure what the price is going up. I mean, I hear rumors that there's landlords ripping off some of the Haitian people, like multiple families in the house and charge too much money. I don't know if that's true. It's just stuff I've
How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you tuning in. Sitting here watching Assman Gold discuss the whole Haitian eating pets, and some other guy went to the town and is interviewing locals and just trying to get the synopsis on stuff.
They're getting money and they don't understand the value of their money. So it's like, of course, that's what's going to happen. But yeah, it has affected the market because, like I said, I couldn't even get anybody to call me back for months. I haven't had any problems with you, but I can tell you that. Yeah, no canning. We owned it. Yeah, we'd be a great person to talk to. We've heard a lot of the Haitians that have moved here recently come here often. Yeah. What's going on here in Springfield? There's just like an influx of the population in the Haitian community. I mean, they're protected status here, so they're just like, obviously I've filled up the town with it, and that's where we're at right now. We're seeing a slum. Yeah, so my dad owns a restaurant, I'm the secret store next to it, so I run both things. Right. Are your customers primarily Haitian? What's the split? Before, I would say the last 2-3 years, primarily going for the town, but yeah, there's a huge influx of the Haitian community that's primarily our customers, sure, that would make sense. 100% divided our thing is I just hope that whatever you guys do, there's something good comes up, right? The next 5 to 6 years, hopefully there's some sort of unity between everybody, hopefully there's some sort of change. That's the biggest thing, I feel like you guys should cover, just some sort of way to break the This is the guy you want to talk to. How you doing, man? I'm doing a YouTube video. Trying to see what's going on here. Yeah, I know who you are. So out of pure luck, I met up with Anthony Harris. The guy who went viral for giving this speech at Springfield's town hall.
They're running its trash can. They're running its own building. This is next to me.
Hopefully it does.
They're in the park. We're having enough done. Running egg. It could be almost.
Oh, damn! What the fuck is going on? It's been going live on Facebook, documenting the constant car crashes from the new Haitian drivers, and it's the BMV to see how the Haitians are getting. How is this happening? Yeah, this is where we need to go. Driver's licenses and cars so quickly after moving here despite speaking 0 English. Question for y'all. What are your thoughts on the Haitians? If you go, if they can't drive, dude. Yeah. Oh, no. Bye. No. You said that. Not me. You take that. Let's see what's up. How y'all doing? Question for you. You know how the Haitians are getting driver's license? Can they transfer their license from Haiti or? Because they have to undergo their license.
I like 100 food.
So they have to do a test? No, you just did.
Not like that.
You know what they have to do? Okay. Getting it quick, right? They sure are. That's are they able to transfer the licenses from A to here? Okay. Get their driver's license so fast? A test doesn't mean that it's a driving test. Like, I took a test and it was just multiple choice. So, like, because here's the thing. With that many accidents, I don't know, man. And, like, like, eating the cats, like, my opinion of eating cats, like, we didn't really see, like, I've seen, like, a couple of images of people eating cats, but, like, I don't know who that is, or, like, whatever. But, like, there sure seem to be a lot of cars that are just parked, like, in random places here or crashed out on the fucking road. So it makes me more willing to believe that because I can see it.
I wonder where they put the light carpet in the front.
Why?
Driving pretty good out here.
Because it looks nice.
It's nice, but it's dirty.
Why is that, do you think?
Keep it clean. Don't have fucking hella ignorant pets and fucking little babies that don't listen to you. Right? Or no?
You should have license. No lights, we drive around. Yeah, places that that's scary. Yeah, it is. Yeah. And for nothing but a headache, all we do is break our taxes and breaking vehicles. Just been nothing but a hassle.
Yeah.
Good for you.
You moved it, but this little string on the blanket that's directly touching the power strip. So you doing all that, you moved it, you know, you actually made it worse. But you gotta think about some shit sometimes.
You never think about the bed.
Yeah, well, we're doing.
The answers explaining how the stations are passing driver's tests. I headed down to the school.
You know, we got a blood situation inside the bed.
The fuse has appeared. Another unit has appeared. Grab that fuse. The last one. Take its fuse and disable the generator. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Stay focused. A powerful enemy unit has appeared. Be careful. Enemy comm devices should be shutting down shortly. Excellent job.
Si Ara. Ay, nanonood pala.
Ano lang. Cellphone.
Hanggang naman.
Cellphone ko naman.
Lagi ko kapat sila. Punya to yan ugaw eh.
It's done. Great job.
Let's meet at the Timberfall outpost. I have some information I wish to discuss.
Kalian? Ini games nyo?
Surveillance accuracy at 85%. I will try to maintain a level that will not cause the device to malfunction.
Hah? Hindi. Ano ba?
Thanks for sharing the surveillance info. Unfortunately, Alpha's just called us in to explain the overload. He is furious. Well, maybe just upset that the equipment is being pushed to its limits. I'll try to mollify him.
Sigurado. Ay dahilan. Gusto mo ito. Basta, kailangan ko makausap ako.
Apa, Ma?
This is... First of all, this is only a theory for now. I must review the enemy's data before I can be certain. I have some ideas on why the enemy is collecting organic matter, and I have reached a hypothetical conclusion. The most probable reason is that their DNA analysis is still incomplete, and they're looking for materials to use as part of it.
In order to extract pure DNA from something, you need a refining process to remove all the other materials mixed in.
And once refinement has been completed, you will still need to perform an amplification process. This process requires certain enzymes.
So what you're saying, Guide, is that the Vulgus are extracting the enzymes they need from the giant tree.
In a way, yes. As the giant tree has existed since the time of the ancestors, it will have accumulated a variety of organic matter. It may store materials which are difficult to find even now. The Vulgus may have predicted this. It is likely that they intend to extract all of the remaining organic matter left in the giant tree in order to find the enzymes required for amplification.
If we can seize what they extract and send it to Albion, we can expedite our research process.
I guess we have our answer then. Let's hurry. It's our turn to take something from them. Let's make them pay for messing with us.
Descendant, it seems that Glay has elected herself to be our guide this time. But I agree. Because of Glay's quick judgment and knowledge, I was able to decrease my margin of error.
I'm honored to hear that. Coming from a highly advanced AI created by the ancestors.
I must go into overclock mode in order to do everything I can to help you gain the Iron Heart.
Descendant, the Vulgus are collecting organic matter to create an enzyme that can amplify DNA. Once they've collected enough, they'll refine and move it to stop it being compromised. If you can capture the organic matter and send it to Albion, we can extract the enzyme we need. Are the Vulgus willing to destroy the organic matter entirely rather than let it fall into our hands? Descendant, you need to eliminate the interrupter. If the organic matter is destroyed, it'll put us in a tight spot. Excellent job, Descendant. We'll try to extract the enzyme as quickly as possible.
I've scanned all Vulgus devices within the vicinity and found a device called a mixture injector.
Mixture? Guide, can you check the mixture inside it?
I'm sorry, Clay. As it is a simple injector without any encryption, it is not possible for me to analyze it.
No need to be sorry. It's not too late for us to find it, break it, and then figure it out.
just keep coming. Looks like they have a death wish.
The injector has been spotted. Guide, can you identify the mixture once we destroy the device?
The mixture is a type of growth accelerator that forces intense growth in organic matter, including proteins. The Vulgus plan to use it to obtain a large amount of the enzymes required for DNA extraction. That stole the Descendants' RP serum.
Ah! We finally found him! Bastard!
Reload!
I told you we'd make you pay for messing with us.
Enzo, an enemy generator has been spotted at your current location. Neutralize the enemy forces and disable the generator using high voltage fuses. fuse has appeared. Take it out and retrieve the fuse. That's the commander leading the operation. If you take him out, the rest will fall back. I have confirmed that their power supply has been cut off. Excellent work, Descendants.
It would be best to establish how far the Vulgus were able to progress their experiments. They may have scattered the data, but we must examine it, even if it takes time to recover it. Terminal access. Inputting security deactivation codes. I have accessed the terminal. Initiating hacking sequence. It would be best to establish how far the Vulgus were able to progress their experiments. They may have scattered the data, but we must examine it, even if it takes time to recover it. It would be best to establish how far the Vulgus were able to progress their experiments. They may have scattered the data, but we must examine it, even if it takes time to recover it.
It's always fentanyl. Nah, people do crack, but you never hear about crack anymore. Everything's always fentanyl.
The whole car is decendents.
It was what happened after the car was found that shot to. CT Kia Boy's Instagram page had multiple pictures and videos of her car being driven by what New Haven police say are a group of minors.
But Connecticut is, kind of emerging on the map as like the center of the Kia shit because of guns.
Hell yeah, CT, you know what I'm saying?
Stay about you ain't coming to the march without y'all snapping.
Oh yeah. I never did this, but people would do this in Riverside. The funny thing is that where they would do it was pretty close to a KFC too. Cap? No, I didn't do. No, I would never fuck no, because it's in front of everybody. Fuck no, I wouldn't do that. Absolutely not.
The news likes to fight each other. Yeah. So whenever it's on TikTok, they're gonna say that's a TikTok trend, that's a TikTok trend. But this shit was never for TikTok.
That's what TikTok trends are making Kia owners nervous.
It's a trend on TikTok, a how-to on stealing Kias and Hyundais.
The thefts are a viral criminal sensation popularized by social media posts on TikTok.
TikTok.
It's on Instagram and the internet.
You just found out the easy way to steal cars, you feel me?
Well, the internet provides like a reward structure around it. So if you can go and get other people being like, that's funny. Now it's like you're getting paid in a way, right? You're getting paid in attention. I don't think they die doing this shit in the future. No, there's always gonna be kids that do this shit. They do it for money and popularity? No, there's plenty of people that either did this for free. They would just do it for free, man. There's a lot of this shit. Yeah.
Nigga, all y'all boys need, man, one of these, yo. Y'all need one of these. Everybody over here got a screwdriver. It's your best friend, bro. It's not screwdriver. Oh, yeah. If you hop in that shit, put that shit right at the wait for freestyle hook. Nigga, you get it sometimes at once. Sometimes you need to put that shit like this. You break that shit off. Grab y'all, you in the street, grab y'all screwdriver, depending on what car it is. You'd be surprised when you first do it, for real. You're like, how is that so easy?
So they have a bootable program on the phone, probably, or do they have a separate device that boots into the PC or into the computer of the car? No. Literally just. That's. Damn, so it's not even that hard. That is correct. Wow. It's that easy.
Me, I could take that shit down in one shot. So it takes 10 seconds. But sometimes the ignition will stay and don't come off in one shot. So you just scan the ignition, boom, done.
You gotta do it twice. Apparently, do you think you've been able to steal in the past year?
I see my car plate.
How many cars are connected to on that iPhone?
And I'm saying, this is even all of them. This is how easy it is. Always how to be. See, kids, Sonata, Tucson. We need a Tucson to fuck. We always chasing money, you know what I'm saying? We go out, judge, we always trying to come up, you feel me?
When interviewing career criminals, they always say they do it with money. But one question I like to ask is, how do you spend money? For example, in Philadelphia, I interviewed two brothers who were in charge of manufacturing trank, and oftentimes lethal fentanyl-forced tranquilizer hybrid that can make your arms fall off. They said, we do it for the money. Yeah, I can see that. But they almost always spend this money on the dumbest shit imaginable. What's your favorite? Well, I wonder why. I mean, do we have to say it? But it's not like that. Aren't you getting there? Oh, nice. I wondered how the Kia boys spend their earnings. After you guys get money, how you like spend it? Shit, I'm coming up. I'm going to buy some purples. I'm going to get some. I'm going to get crypto, straight crypto. And I'm going to go call me a big ass pack of letters. Oh, yeah. Some names, some hoodies, purple, Amiri, LPO, like the Subi, fucking essentials. I'm going to say something that might be surprising. This actually isn't stupid. The reason why it's not stupid is because if you put this shit in the bank and then you start building up a bunch of money in the bank with no actual job, no income, you now are a target. You've got a red flag, especially if you've got a bank account at 16 years old with $25,000 in it that you're depositing into regularly with no employment. What the fuck do you think is going to happen? Like, they're going to immediately move down. So honestly, like, you might seem like it's stupid, but it's really not. Because, like, every single thing that they're buying here, like a Grand Cherokee, are they buying a new one? Probably not. They're probably buying one for like 10 grand, 8 grand. So, like, used. Probably not even reported. So that's what ends up just investing in a safe. Well, the problem is that, like, let's say you have $30,000. Let's say you've been doing this for a year and you've made $30,000. I think that's pretty fair. Like, if you do it 2 times a week, you're breaking into cars, and it's in a relatively good area, and you sell everything at like 20% cost, 30% $30,000. That's really good for a kid, right? And so, if you have, how do you launder $30,000? They make $100 a car? No, probably more than that. Depends. Yeah. Crypto? Yeah, even that. I mean, so like you'd have to go into like one of those, what's it called? The recycling? No, blender? No, fucking. Oh, what's the word? Laundromat? No, I don't know what it is. A mixer? Is it a mixer? Tumbler? Washer? What? Yeah, I forgot which one it was. But anyway, like in order to like, make people not know where it came from. No, middle school, high school. Yeah. So like kids probably don't know that. But like even that is a risk. Because like, how do you take that? How do you take that? Because the odds are they're selling it. So like, let's say you break off a mirror of a car and you sell that mirror for $25. Well, are they gonna cash out you? Probably not. They're probably gonna give you cash. And so if they give you cash, you have to put that cash in something in order to put it in your wallet in a crypto account. So yeah, it's not a surprise they're doing this. They're not going to start a car wash, man. They're not going to start a laundromat. It's not going to happen. Like, how can they get a business license for that? If they get it, like, that doesn't work. That's in movies, man.
What?
Cash is still traceable? Of course it is, but it's way harder. And God, your sponsorship for Nike, yo, them dudes, all the Air Forces, yo, we gonna need them. And these are the Kia, this is the official Kia boys from Black Forces. Black Forces are universally known as crime shooters. It seems that the deep state of metrosexual European fashionistas have been successful in a 15-year plan to achieve psychic control over the minds of America's inner-city youth by paying runners to wear overpriced designer clothes. I'm gonna be honest, I actually thought this was an ad. I thought this was an ad, because like that was like such a crazy shit. I was like, this is shit. I mean, live abortion had effective determinant system status and we were rich. That's besides the point. As somebody who's never actually stolen a car, the hardest part to me seems like reselling and not getting caught doing it. They don't resell our car to be like, selling the car side of it. No. That's it. Everybody wants to make this kilo boys like for vehicle.
if a car sells for like $25,000 in the market, how much do you get if you resell it? Depends what it is. Like a Kia is gonna go for less. If that all the windows, it's gonna go for more. You feel me? You have some pieces, it's gonna go for even more. Even like again, like you said, if you get some pieces, you sell that shit for like $500. That shit only took us 20 minutes to go get.
Yeah, if they're selling it for $500, if you're selling it for salvage, because you can't resell that because of the VIN. And so, like, 500, yeah, for sure. Because like, if you sell the car for 500, you can get 4 tires, 4 rims. You can get a radio. What else? The engine, yeah, catalytic converter, into everything in the engine. Yeah, exactly. That's where I cut that kid. Here you only get $100.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you tuning in.
They steal the car in broad daylight, and then they sell it to some fucking dude for $100 that tears that shit down, throws away the fucking VIN, and then probably compresses and destroys the car, steals like the catalytic converter, the fucking wheels, maybe a few other things out of the engine, and like it's like nobody gives a fuck, man.
That's crazy. Listening to this guy, his name's Aslan Gold. He's he's watching the Channel 5 people. They're in like Cincinnati or something like that. And they're talking to these kids that are still in Kias. What's crazy is my godparents, when they were helping me out after my mom passed, I needed to go and, get my own place, get my vehicle and stuff like that. So my godparents came through and they were like, well, we'll get you a car. We'll help you get a car. So I worked and they helped me with the down payment and stuff. God bless their souls. Oh my God. I'm forever in their debt. I'm still trying to figure out how to authentically get them back. Anyways, so as I'm going to go get my car and shit, they're like, yeah, you got to get a Kia. Kias are affordable. They're reliable. You have to get a Kia. Trey, I would suggest getting a Kia. And I'm looking at these things, and I like them. They look nice. But I'm like, I don't know. So I start doing my research on them. And sure enough, I find that they're like the easiest cars to break into. All you need is a USB cord and some other weird stuff. And so these guys pretty much made a crew out of it. They were called the Kia Boys. So they go out and they steal everybody's Kias.
That sounds like an abusive game mechanics. I'm gonna be honest.
Thank God. I mean, I love my godparents to death, and they're really intelligent, really down to earth, just good people, right? But yeah, I don't know. What I learned from that is not everybody's right about everything. Sometimes you have to do your research and see what's a better fit for you in your life. Thank God I did that, because I would have been screwed right now. And I lived in a bad area too. I just barely moved out of it. And yeah, I would have been screwed. Yeah, I would have had full coverage, and somebody would have stole it once. I would have got my money for the insurance, and I would have just got a completely different. That's why I just stayed true. I got the first car I got. Well, the first car, but the first decent car was a Chevy. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I could just need a bunch of money out car for me, like, I'd appreciate it. Cause like I said, they have fun media. You need to go gas. What you doing? You like it? Let me catch you with your video. Who's Kevin Hart? What? Some fat ass nigga. He a bitch ass nigga. All that big fuck. It's his birthday, bro. I should do exit your V like fuck that nigga and his birthday. Who the fuck is this Kevin? He posed. He thinks he's a cop. He thinks he's a weirdo. He's a drug addict. You're a wannabe cop.
Kevin is like a Kia Boy vigilante.
You like a Kia Boy hunter for real life. Yeah, I just do me like you a Kia Boy hunter, like Kia Boy hunter. Fuck up with you.
This is where, bro.
Oh my god.
Kevin's back, man. Yeah. As we've learned from Batman, the Punisher, and John Wick, the true enemy of every shadowy crime syndicate. The vigilante, rugged this trailer is so fucking hard. I remember when this came out, I watched it like 5 times. Striking fear into the cold hearts of the capos, jefes, and gorilla pimps. They prey on the weak for a little fun. Yet the genesis of the Kia Boys apparently was a self-Kevin and Kevin Boys. They said drives him to March Dodge Charger as his drones, diapers, and advanced GPS tracking techniques to stalk the safeties in Texas.
I really hated rabbits when I was a kid.
I don't know what
Mom
the fuck
loved
kind
them.
of pussy shit laws they got
Seriously
going up
weird.
in Connecticut.
I mean,
Down here, I'll tell you one thing. You don't need a fucking drone for shit.
Yep, Mom. I don't know if you can hear me, but
I knew that using the power of Facebook, it wouldn't take
when you say here, can you hear me, or what do you mean? Are you here? Are you playing Descendants, or what did you mean by
My name
that?
is Kevin Morse. I'm the owner and operator of On-Sea Media in Haven County. This is a samurai sword.
And that's a Funko Pop.
There isn't much time. We have to hurry.
And so you haven't caught him yet, huh?
What is it, Bunny? Do you have something to report?
Not exactly. I've been looking into some of the records, and I noticed something unusual. Could I get access to other records related to this operation?
Unfortunately, the records of operations from that time are incomplete. Even if you can locate them, most of them are unreadable. But Nell is excellent at tracking down records. She'll be able to help you.
Were the commander's explanations confusing again?
I've just changed shifts.
You don't have to flatter me, Alpha. I'll do my best to help you, Bunny. Most of the information we have about this operation is classified military intelligence with restricted access. Even Alpha and I can't get hold of it easily. However, I was able to identify the location of the operation zone. I've sent the coordinates to your receive. Again, this is classified military information, and it needs to stay that way. It has to remain confidential.
It would be best to establish how far the Vulgus were able to progress their experiments. They may have scattered the data, but we must examine it. even if it takes time to recover it. Terminal has been accessed. Checking information. Terminal accessed. Inputting security deactivation codes.
Thank you.
I have accessed the terminal. Initiating hacking sequence. The Vulgus have injected their DNA with RK and are attempting genetic modifications.
Hey, you! Are you slowpokes done? I almost fell asleep because you guys were taking too long. If you're done, come to the outpost. No, wait, would it be faster if I came to you?
fuse. That's the commander leading the operation. Take him out, the rest will fall back. I have confirmed that their power supply has been cut off. Excellent work, Descendant.
They just keep coming. Looks like they have a death wish.
The injector has been spotted. Guide, can you identify the mixture once we destroy the device?
Accelerator that forces intense growth in organic matter, including proteins. The Vulgus plan to use it to obtain a large amount of the enzyme required for DNA extraction. This is the Vulgus that stole the descendants' RK serum.
Ha! We finally found him! You bastard! I told you we'd make you pay for messing with us.
An interrupter. Are the Vulgus willing to destroy the organic matter entirely rather than let it fall into our hands? Descendant, you need to eliminate the interrupter. If the organic matter is destroyed, it'll put us in a tight spot. another interrupter. Excellent job, Descendant. We'll try to extract the enzyme as quickly as possible.
Get to the point. What are you doing? Sightseeing? This operation is a waste of time, a complete waste. You keep telling me I need to cooperate, but I think you guys are the uncooperative ones.
Jeremy, unless your receive is having issues, there is no way you didn't know we were in the middle of an operation. It's prohibited for Descendants to deactivate the receives during an operation. If you manually deactivated your receive link, I think that would make your attitude toward the operation uncooperative.
I'd watch what you're saying, Glay. I carried out my side of the operation perfectly. I scouted the entire area thoroughly. I've even confirmed that the Ancestors' ruins are in the deepest part of Vespers. How dare you question my attitude? God, I don't know why Alpha looks out for you guys so much. Maybe he feels sorry for you being possessed by the ghost or guide or whatever. If it's because he pities you, well, I guess normal me has no choice but to be understanding. I'll distract the enemy's backlines just for you pitiful lot. You can follow me and push through. You three, no, is it four? Anyway, you're all deployed, so let's cooperate and get this operation done without any mistakes. Also, I've been assigned to retrieve the Ironheart, so don't any of you think about touching it. I'm warning you.
Glay, your anger levels are rising.
I'm doing my best to let it go.
Thanks to Caden and Nace's swift efforts, we've been able to restore the Ancestors' DNA using the data that you've sent. Thank you for your hard work. You've all done an excellent job. The Ancestors' biometric authentication data has been coded and sent to your receive. Guide, please activate the code when you reach the Ancestors' vault.
There is a chance that we have not yet found the Vulgus that underwent genetic modification using RK. And we haven't confirmed whether the experiment succeeded or not. But the incident in the stellar lab has affected my simulations. Vulgus technology is advancing faster than I expected. Almost unnaturally so.
Knock, knock. Who's there? It's Pseudo. Descendant, I presume? You can't just let our equipment be, can you?
What? My ACEIV channel was just switched. Enzo, there's something wrong with the ACEIV channel. Enzo, respond!
Yes. On. Channel. I forced him to connect to my personal channel. You see, I'm brilliant, just like you. Now, let's play, fellow RK wielder.
Unless there's something wrong with my ears. Sounded to me like this jerk said he has RK abilities.
You heard me correctly, friend. You're curious about my RK, aren't you? Let me fill you in. I injected myself with the RK that I stole from you. Oh, the power flowing through my body. What an exhilarating experience. And you were keeping all this power for yourselves. I hated you so much that I could have killed you all in an instant.
It appears that the genetic modification we saw earlier was successful.
Now, why don't you come here and give my cold, frozen body a hug, friend?
Vulgus bastards. They weren't just researching ways to open the vault.
Now it's clear why the Order of Truth is there. To create this monstrosity. If they only wanted to retrieve the DNA, they would have sent the Legion of Immortality.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Hey, hey. How hard did you hit this? What a brainless brute. You really want to fight me? Huh?
This device can force channels to change. If we destroy it, we will be able to connect to the HQ channel again.
Reconnection confirmed. The ACEIV channel is back online. Guide, please modify this code so that the channel cannot be disconnected again.
I've established the defensive security grid. Communications will not be affected in the future.
It doesn't feel too bad to have my limbs cut off like this. It almost feels like I'm dreaming. I'll send you a little present soon.
that Jaber?
Vulgus don't usually dream. Oh, but thanks to the Arche serum, I dream my every moment. You can call me Jaber.
The serum that was injected into the Vulgus was from Jaber. Arnhart pulses have increased significantly. The vault must be nearby.
I'll send a signal to Jeremy. Jeremy, do you read me? Jeremy. Jeremy, respond. Damn. Hang on just a little longer, everyone.
It's so nice to see your face, friend. Can you call me Jaber? Just this one. Here I am. Eamon's delay has changed our plans. What a comprehend. In my next dream, I'll be dancing with your god!
Biometric authentication code accepted. Descendant. Access the vault.
Oh, wow. You've completely lost it, haven't you? Listen. If you spotted the target, you should have said so. What are you doing here by yourself? So this is what's gotten everybody so riled up. That's it. That's what makes us the Ironheart. It's way more impressive than what the rumors say. Hey, how long do you plan on just standing there? Go back to Albion and bring reinforcements or something. Why are you still here? Go! Just the two
Just get to the point. Descendant, do you have something positive to report, finally? Where's the Ironheart now? What? I gave the order for Jeremy to retrieve the Ironheart. I never did that. There must have been a misunderstanding. Nell, did you send those instructions?
I've done no such thing over any official channel, and even unofficially. I have no reason to contact him. Something's not right. Could it be?
Nell, contact Jeremy. Now.
I can't get through to Jeremy. His Deceive has been deactivated. And there's no record of him entering Albion either.
It can't be. Jeremy is still a descendant, even if he's sometimes led astray. He's a descendant fighting for humanity who despises the Vulgus with every fiber of his being.
Alpha, we should see if we can detect Jeremy's arcade and traces of the Ironheart through the guide.
All descendants on standby. Please contact the guide for assistance required. Man, identify Jeremy's last known whereabouts. Prepare for a pursuit operation.
Descendant, I've heard about Jeremy. But there's something I must tell you first. When I came into contact with the energy from the second Ironheart, a new function was restored to my system. It's an algorithm for amplifying the void energy sensory field. An early warning system for detecting colossi that are drawn to the Ironheart. However, perhaps because it was transferred through Jeremy's arcade, which I am not synced with, my operating system is rejecting this function. Even now, alarm bells are ringing. My functions have been interrupted and my system cannot be recalibrated. Descendant, I am in no doubt that a Colossus is heading towards Ingress at this very moment. Please transfer my sensory field amplification algorithm to Seneca. If we can intercept that Colossus and recalibrate my system, Jeremy and the Ironheart can be found. Please, help me, Descendant.
It appears we have no choice. Please handle whatever the guide needs first. As Alpha said, we cannot rely on the guide alone. HQ will do their best to identify Jeremy's last known location and prepare for a pursuit operation.
Descendant, is this code related to the Void? This algorithm is sophisticated enough to be applied right away. This is truly incredible. So this is the power of the guide that the Descendants have spoken of. But now is not the time to marvel at it. Based on the results calculated from the amplified sensory field, it seems a powerful Colossus, the Executioner, is heading toward Ingress. As you likely recall from your Descendant training, the blade wielded by the Executioner is a sensitive conductor. If you allow it to power up, it will increase the time you spend in the Void. and the likelihood of failing to intercept the Colossus increases exponentially. Descendant, please proceed with the intercept immediately.
Talk to me. Hi, Bunny. That's a serious look. What is it?
Did you know that my parents were part of the Colon Special Forces?
Yes. You finally found out, huh? I didn't know they were part of Colon, exactly, but I knew whatever operations they were doing, they weren't ordinary. You should know, Bunny, they joined the Colon Special Forces for you. When you were very young, I remember them saying they wanted to create a world for you where you would have nothing to fear. I think that's why they joined.
What do you mean?
They became soldiers because they loved you so much. They wanted to protect you, the same as many people in Albion do now. It's ironic if you think about it.
Okay, I can't think about that now. Do you know of any descendants who might know anything about the Colon Special Forces from around that time?
Sharon. She was the only one who worked with your parents. Bunny, wait. Your parents were dealing with their own issues too, so...
Yeah, I get it. I just need to know what it was exactly that they were dealing with.
I'll listen to what you have to say. There you are, kid. Glay filled me in. I've been waiting for you. To be honest, I don't know much about your parents. Back then, I was just the youngest recruit, and they were pros. Don't be too disappointed, though. I do have a general idea of the operations that were carried out back then. There was an incident where a relic of the ancestors excavated by Albion was stolen by the Vulgus. Everyone in the Colon Special Forces was sent to retrieve it. I think your parents were part of that operation. I'll send you the coordinates of the operation zone where I believe they were most active. You should be able to find something there.
Thanks.
Good luck, kid.
This is live. Yep, I'm live.
Have you completed preparations? You succeeded in intercepting the executioner. An extraordinary display of skill. If there was a descendant like you a century ago, I'm certain we would have been able to stop the apocalypse. There are no what-ifs in history, of course. But the apocalypse has left such a deep wound on humanity. Regardless, if we allow ourselves to ponder all of the what-ifs, perhaps things would be better if the Ironhearts had never existed in this world. Every time an Ironheart is uncovered, it's as if the Colossi are awoken and head to Ingress. But ironically, we also need the Ironhearts to stop the Colossi. It is one of the great paradoxes. Descendant, Perhaps this is exactly why the ancestors sealed the Iron Hearts in vaults. I'm beginning to suspect that perhaps the ancestors hid the Iron Hearts away to prevent history repeating itself. We will need extensive preparation for the moment when the third Iron Heart is revealed. There is much that I would like to discuss with you, and also with the entity known as the Guide, if possible. However, we do not have the luxury of time right now. HQ is urgently looking for you, Descendant. You should make your way there as quickly as possible.
Descendant, thanks to you, the stability of my system was restored. However, the Iron Heart has slipped from our grasp. While you were stopping the Colossus, I delivered the necessary information to Enzo. It is likely that HQ will be preparing countermeasures.
Ah, Descendant, you're here. Thank you for all your hard work with the Intercept battle. Unfortunately, we need to drag you into another operation before you get a chance to rest. Albion has entered uncharted territory. A Descendant has committed treason. A Descendant. Someone who should have been humanity's beacon of hope. Damn it! How could this have happened? HQ has officially denounced Jeremy as a traitor. A rapid arrest operation is in progress. Enzo received intel from the Guide and was first on the scene. Jeremy is heading towards Echo Swamp. As the enemy's attention is keenly focused on this location, and because of the swampy terrain, deployment of forces on a large scale will be difficult. To make matters worse, we've lost contact with Essimo. He was carrying out another operation in the area. Essimo's support was vital. Enzo won't be able to command and fight by himself. Our lack of manpower is delaying the operation. If we don't hurry, we'll be delivering the Ironheart to the Vulgus on a silver platter after we worked so hard to get it. We must prevent that from happening at all costs. Rules of engagement for Jeremy will be sent separately. If possible, I would like to have him brought back alive. I want to hear what he was thinking as his commander, and why he did what he did. Go after Jeremy, and please, find the Ironheart and bring it back.
I will tell Enzo to prepare to resume the operation.
Understood. Descendant, wrap up any preparations for reinforcements quickly, and head to the Misty Woods outpost in Echo Swamp. Enzo is awaiting your arrival.
Alpha, thank you for the reinforcements. Recommencing the operation to hunt down Jeremy.
I've sent number 17 of the Colon Special Forces to help with tracking Jeremy. Get the sitrep from Enzo and carry out the operation.
This operation must succeed. All right. We've had some delays, but I'm happy to say we can now restart the pursuit. First things first, as we've lost contact with Essimo, and there are no other descendants who have the power to handle the battle, we had to suspend the search and blockade construction. I'm afraid we'll need a rescue operation for Essimo. He was deployed here on a mission to destroy a Vulgus facility, and we've lost contact with his unit. If possible, I think searching for Essimo while we continue with the rest of the mission is a good idea. While our operation was delayed, the Vulgus deployed their forces throughout the swamp. We think they sensed something was up with Jeremy. I got impatient, so I took command and attacked. But because the soldiers couldn't receive their orders in time, we nearly experienced heavy losses. After that, the Vulgus forces increased and rapid deployment of soldiers wasn't feasible. It seems Jeremy used this to his advantage and went deeper into the swamp. So starting now, we'll be focusing on reconnaissance to expand the search area. If you go on ahead, the soldiers will follow and establish a barricade. This will allow for much wider RK distribution, which will be an advantage in tracking both Jeremy's RK and the Ironheart traces. We have to overextend ourselves a little. We have no choice. Based on the intel from the guide, it's clear Jeremy has some kind of plan in mind. Apparently Jeremy's voice was captured through the Ironheart pulse. However, briefly that was detected. This is what was recorded.
I knew it, I was right. The Vulgus here have all been enhanced through superior DNA. The quality of this Kuiper's perfect, though it would have been good to secure both DNA and Kuiper in advance. Oh yeah.
You heard him, right? DNA, Kuiper. I have no idea what he's talking about, but I know this operation needs to resume quickly. The area where the guide picked up Jeremy's voice is a way off. We've got a long road ahead of us. This operation, we're all slowly sinking into this swamp. Not happy about it. Be prepared for unexpected combat situations, and leave the mission in your capable hands.
Enzo may have told you that Jeremy seems to be up to something. The Ironheart pulses are stopped, which means he must have been back inside the quantum storage box used by the Descendants. We cannot allow Jeremy to take the Ironheart again. That much is certain.
Looks like we have no other choice but to go to the zone where we picked up his voice and investigate. Powerful enemy has appeared. You should focus on the battle for now. Jeremy said that the Vulgus in this area have been enhanced with high-quality DNA. To analyze the differences between them and regular Vulgus, we'll need to secure genetic samples for comparison. I hope this has nothing to do with that old Colossus corpse. Go and collect Vulgus samples and place them in the supply box. Jeremy said that the Vulgus in this area have been enhanced with high-quality DNA. To analyze the differences between them and regular Vulgus, he secured genetic samples